Welcome to the Kind of Nerdy Girls podcast. Fandom, fun, funny. Nerdy Girls podcast.
Hi, welcome to the Kind of Nerdy Girls. I guess I need to update that intro because it still says for the first time we're live.
For the first-ish time.
Hey, welcome to the Party Pals. We are very excited to have you here. If you are part of our crew, we want you to check in with your KJ Kind of Nerdy crew number, please. And
I have one of these. Hold on. I don't know what it is.
Yes, I know, Katie, you got a crew number. And if you're not a part of the crew yet, we want you to get a crew number. It's KJ Crew with a K.com. I don't have Patches producing tonight. There it goes. There we go. Thank you, Patches. As you can see, Patches is in the kitchen producing tonight.
Quality is lower tonight.
He's going to be producing me some steak, so the quality of the show is going to go downhill just a little bit.
Patches, I'm so sad I can't be there for steak.
Oh yeah, we got
things we put up with.
got some fancy fillet mignon.
Fillet mignon.
Fillet mignon. Come on.
Listen, you know Jonna's
You got
not
some
feeling
scrimps
well
over there too?
when she
you know.
doesn't show up for dinner. I was like,
Right.
you don't have to come over if you don't want. She's like, I'm not. I'm like, Patches is making steak, dude. Are you sure? She's like, nope. I
She's
go,
basically
"Okay, you are
starving
really
at
sick."
home.
Hello,
Look.
crew number 20 something, Ryan, and crew number 10, Leanne, checking in. So glad that you're here. Please put in the comments what you've been watching, what you've been reading, what you've been gaming, what you want us to talk about. And as we get going, we always do a little fun fact to kick off the show. I want everybody to go around the horn here and say your favorite food when it comes to Christmas or the holiday season, please. All right. Think about that. Because I want him to get to making my steak. We're going to start with producer Patches. He is the founder of the Kinda Nerdy Dudes. He's the producer of the KJ Today Show, and he's the guy that makes it all happen at Conquest Journals, our wonderful sponsor, producer Patches. Woo! Oh, I usually do this. For the Kinda Nerdy Dudes. Producer Patches.
God, I had hoped you forgot about that. So,
I do forget how to do this show.
two quick things. One, I love you always make a batch of your lasagna during this time of year,
I
which
do.
is top notch.
Yeah.
And then second, my mom makes the best green beans like on the planet. And she like simmers them all day with like potatoes and bacon, and it just simmers like all together. Oh my God. They're just absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, I knew that you love them, but I didn't see that coming, that you would say that was like your favorite thing when it comes to Christmas time.
Yeah.
Patches said top tier Christmas
Yep.
time. Okay.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
green beans, everything.
Mm-hmm. All right. And now we introduce you to the woman who's always weeping. That's what she wants to be known as, right? She's also
Right, baby. Absolutely.
The weeping woman.
the weeping woman and the president of the Can't Commit to a Book Club. It's executive producer Jonna. You see how well I've got Patches trained? He just went to the kitchen to make me my
I feel like you almost kicked him out. He was just gone.
She said, okay, Patches did an intro. Bye.
Get in that kitchen.
All right. Favorite Christmas food?
I don't know. I don't
Like a cookie, something that's served.
So my dad used to make these. They were like a pretzel, like a square pretzel with like a Rolo on top.
Oh yeah.
And then he would put them in the oven and like for like 3 seconds. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
put a I don't even like pecans, but he would put a pecan right on top of it. Oh, it was so good. And then my grandma used to make
Is that a pecan or a pecan?
a
Pecan.
pecan.
A pecan.
That's
Okay.
what I said, a pecan.
All
And then
right.
my grandma used to make like this trail mix that was like Fruit Loops and like Bugles.
Ooh. Okay.
It was really good. Like I wish I had I had to ask my sister what the recipe is for it, but like it was really good.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it's mostly sweet stuff. I don't have like a favorite like food because we don't eat like traditional Christmas food during
Right on.
Christmas time. Yeah.
All right, all right. And she'll be telling us what's going on in the gaming world. Boop, 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 boop. It's Emmy award-winning TV producer, Gamer Katie.
It's me. I have a real answer and a realer answer. Which would you
Okay.
prefer?
The realer answer.
The
please.
realist answer.
Those
Yeah.
crappy Christmas sugar cookies with the tree on them that come in the box.
Oh, I love those.
Mhm.
That's okay.
I do love those.
That's okay. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be homemade. I mean, one of the
It's
things I love
Filipino.
about Christmas is the peppermint mocha at Starbucks, and I know I can get
Ooh,
that all
yeah.
year round, but like I
They
still
don't
love
have
it.
they don't have the toasted white mocha this year.
Oh, the white hot chocolate. So good.
All right, and we are so honored she is back. What?
We can't believe it.
I
She
know.
came back. She is. Why can't I ever get your title right? You're the chief head honcho content writer
The boss.
of Geek Vibes Nation.
Bosses all those boys
Is that
around.
correct?
I like what you said better.
Okay.
My signature is just as content manager, but
Okay.
I like yours.
Yeah, you manage that content.
Yeah, you do. She's in New York, so she's like really much cooler than us.
Oh,
That's true.
And I always love to hear what Tia likes to eat because it always ends up being something that makes us laugh. So no pressure, Tia, bring it.
Oh, I gotta order you guys some nuts for Christmas.
Oh yeah, what are the nuts we need to have for Christmas?
Nuts for nuts.
nuts for nuts.
Nuts for nuts. That's right.
I don't think
Patches,
Oh,
we're
it's
gonna get you some nuts for Christmas.
Score.
Yes, Patches. We're getting
Let's
you
go.
these nuts.
Boom.
Well, we know KJ took them when you guys got married, so
He is in the kitchen making steaks right now.
You are not wrong. And oh my God, is that arsenic in the spice cabinet?
Right,
Awesome.
dude. Hey, you
My
get back to
favorite.
making my dinner.
Yes.
Thank you.
And she just pushes him away.
I don't know how I ever am going to be able to follow that because I feel like my answer is going to be so plain now.
I think
It
at this
better
point
be nuts.
it needs to be nuts.
So for Christmas, my mom and my grandma make this dish called manicotti. And it's the only time of year that they make it. And the
Okay.
funny thing of why my mom and grandma make it is that my mom makes it and she's made it for years, but it's like she does all this other thing. My mom goes above and beyond for Christmas, right?
I
But
didn't mean to hit that dinger. My mom goes above and beyond for Christmas.
bam. And she'll always be like, okay, everyone can only have 2 manicotti because there's other things and I only made this amount. So now in the last few years, my grandma has started bringing another tray of manicotti in. That way, like we could all have more. And my mom gets so mad because then she'll be like, people are going to compare between mine and hers and everything. And my grandma's just like, no, I just do it so that if we want like 3 or 4, we can actually eat it. So
Dueling monicottis.
yes.
So can I tell you, Tia, I think that you talked about this dish before, and I was like, this is something I've never heard of in my life. It sounds so fancy. And then like 3 days later, I was like, I think she means manicotti. Because
the
that's how we
Midwest
say it in
manicotti.
the Midwest. I was like, wait, I think she was actually probably saying it the right way. And we're just in the Midwest with our manicotti.
Manicotti.
When you guys have it, do you eat it in, because there's 2 ways of making it. You can either make it in the big tube pasta or you can make it in this like crepe looking
We're
thing.
going to bring Patches in because he is the award-winning cook on the show.
He's ready. He said, okay, let's talk about it.
He makes it in the tube.
Okay, so
I do make it in the tube, correct?
my mom and grandma make the crepes, so they're
Okay.
like they're making that and everything, and I think that's why, like, I don't know, I've never had it in the tubes. It's like one of those like
Someday you
food-
gotta have it in the tube, Tia.
it's kind of like
You
We
know,
got
when
nuts and
Tia,
tubes. Let's go.
when Tia comes for PopCon, you got to make her some
And that's
manicotti.
She's gotta have it
You
in
know
the
what?
tube.
That's good. And I will say, Tia, like I will do the traditional style of that, and I also do a second portion, which the girls have had before. Instead of marinara, I will use Alfredo in it
Mhm.
oh
as well.
wow,
It's
fancy.
so good.
Yeah.
It is
yeah.
so good.
So, one final question.
Yeah, go
Patches.
ahead.
Yes, yes, please.
How do you pronounce that dish?
Manicotti.
I'm
I'm a big
And how do
I'm
you
a Midwest
pronounce
boy,
it?
man.
Wait. How do you pronounce it, Tia?
Monogati.
Monogatari.
Oh, you're just replacing the
Monogatari.
T with the G.
Manicotti.
I guess it
Now-
kind of like turns into that. It's really quick. It's the same thing. Like I will never order spaghetti and meatballs at a restaurant. I can get that at home. I can make that
Right.
at home. So it's like
Yes.
it's like the dish. Like I'll never eat it, but I will when I come there. I will have it.
God,
Perfect.
you'd have a stroke at Fazoli's.
Mm.
Mhm.
Ryan wants to know if you're making treats for everybody at PopCon, Patches.
Hey, I you know me.
Are
I
you
like being
making
in the kitchen.
Monogati?
Are you gonna make nuts for nuts?
You got to go to the booth and subscribe to the newsletter.
I'm a PopCon VIP. I'm looking for the nuts and tubes, please. Thank you.
It just kills me that you guys think I'm like lying. And it makes me, you didn't
I
even
was
go
on
to the website.
bro.
I did.
I did go.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
KJ
look.
wouldn't go. She was afraid.
No. I will not.
Put my computer in
Oh, my
incognito
God.
mode first,
Look, all I'm
just in
saying
case.
is, if someone comes into PopCon saying that they want nuts and tubes, I feel like they might get escorted off the premises.
that or they get a special prize from the KJ Today Show.
Right?
True.
Thank you, Ryan. Yes, PopCon tickets are on sale now. And of course, the KJ Today Show, the Kind of Nerdy Girls, powered by the PopCon Network. Get your tickets for PopCon Indy in April 2024 and PopCon Louisville in August of 2024. Go to popcon.us. They make a wonderful stocking stuffer. Thank you.
Tia, so are we going to see you here for PopCon? I heard rumors. I don't want to.
Are the rumors
Sources
true,
say.
Tia?
Well, I looked at my calendar and I figured I wasn't doing anything in April. So
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
I want to come to PopCon. So
Hey,
hey! Oh,
we
it's
get
going
to
to be.
meet Tia in person.
I
And
know,
then
you
she's
guys.
never going to talk to us again.
She's going to spend one weekend with us and then that's it.
Yeah.
Adios. No more.
whenever I'll get the text message, hey, we're doing a KJ live, and oh, sorry,
Mm.
guys.
Right.
I'm making
Amazing.
Monogate.
No, I don't know how to make it yet. That
Oh.
recipe has not been passed to me. Just
I have to go. I'm sorry. I have
Yeah.
to go get nuts that night.
Sorry, I'm going to Fazoli's.
There you go. Hey guys,
All right.
I'm getting real fancy. I'm going to Olive Garden. So
Ooh.
The OG, baby.
I love me some OG, man.
I wanted to see Tia's face. I wanted to see what her reaction was going to be.
Make it
and
even
was
better.
exactly-
Let's go one step further. Olive the Garden.
Mm.
The
I tell
Olive
you-
Garden.
Can I tell you, I have an Olive Garden gift card that's been sitting on our fridge for like the last 6 years.
Is that like an insult?
Go ahead
It
and
was
mail
just-
that to me, Tia. I'll use it.
That's right.
I did look recently. It is still active, so
Mm.
there's $50.
Bring it
on
to PopCon. We'll give
Girl.
it away.
There you go.
Stop by the Kind of Nerdy Girls booth at PopCon for a chance to win an Olive Garden gift card that's 5 years old.
Girl, so
But
many
it
people
still
would sign
works.
up.
There's so many prizes that
I
you guys
know.
are giving away.
We're always
You
giving
got
stuff away at our
Nuts.
booth.
You got
speak-
Olive the Garden. You
speaking
got
of-
tubes.
You got
You got
nuts.
tubes. You got
Listen.
nuts.
We have some giveaways. And we have some announcements. This is a thing. If you watch the
Announcements!
KJ Today Show,
Ooh.
we have
Mm.
announcements.
Announcements. Oh my
Attention.
God.
We
We're
have
on this ball
announcements.
pit.
Announcements.
Jono, that's the best picture of you.
Isn't it
That's
the
even
best
better
picture?
than the woo! Yeah.
I just want you to know that it was my idea to get in the ball pit when we went to take those pictures.
I was very uncomfortable.
That
Now,
was
if you're
absolutely.
if you're listening, you need to go watch on YouTube so that you can see Jonna and I in a bunch of balls.
Look, and it was bad because like we sat down, right, and I just kept sinking. Like the more I tried to get out, the like farther down I went. Like Patches had to like reach in
It's
and
like
save
quicksand.
me, bro. Literally, Patches had to save us.
At
right.
least it was like better than what happened at like TwitchCon last year. Remember that like whole thing? Like someone jumped in a ball pit and it was like cement underneath. It was like not even a foot deep or something. Someone like shattered their spine.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
no, we did not. We
yes,
we
her-
very
her-
gingerly climbed in the balls.
Very
Yeah.
gingerly.
Please
her
be
name was,
gentle with the
Ariana-
balls.
I believe Adrian or Ariana Chechik. She's an adult film star.
Yes,
Did
yes.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Yes.
gosh.
literally
Why do you
Had
know
had,
that?
had to have back surgery. I listened to.
Why do you know that, Patches?
She was on
He,
Two Bears,
he
One
listened
Cave.
to something, you know.
No,
Was
no, she
listening
was
to
on.
something.
Yeah, she was on Two Bears, One Cave. Shut up.
Okay.
But yeah, no, like she literally, like she screwed her spine. Like she had to have like fusion back surgery. It was like
Wow.
dangerous.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So
Okay.
never jump into a ball pit unless
No.
you've done the research.
Always
Right.
Put your
climb
toes
very
in first.
gingerly into the balls. Thank you.
Yes.
Right?
All right. I didn't know that was going to be one of the announcements tonight.
Wow.
We have an announcement with Jonna. She's got a new kitten. If you haven't heard, the family is growing
What?
here. Oh, we
You're
can't hear you,
muted.
Jonna.
You're on
You-
She's so
Jonna.
excited she can't unmute herself.
You muted yourself, Jonna.
Sorry. Well, because I was yelling at my cat, so I
Oh.
don't want to be like, stop messing with my lamp.
So it's going well over there with Atlas, the new kitty.
It's only because I'm not paying him any attention.
Ah.
And I don't
Well,
know- I
pay
don't-
him some attention and
I don't
show
know where-
us.
I don't know where his brother is.
Okay. All right. Well, that's okay.
I got him for socks, okay? I didn't get him for me.
Uh-huh,
I got him for
uh-huh.
socks,
So they're off doing their thing.
So
All
how's
right,
your
well,
cat's cat?
basically.
Yep, cat's cat. We've done it
Cat.
before.
Aw.
Speaking of cats, because I was, just really probably annoying you yesterday with all of my Giving Tuesday posts, I want to say thank you because we met our $10,000 match for Indie Neighborhood
Yay!
Cats.
Oh wow!
We ended up with like 21,600 and
Dang.
something.
Nice.
Wow.
It was amazing. And we're like a little like, I mean, and I don't obviously like, give to the bigger, charities too, but we're like little tiny charity, boots on the ground, grassroots, just a bunch of crazy cat people out there trying to get cats fixed and do good things in the community. So that money's going to go a long way. It's going to fund us for 2024 to keep trapping and neutering and giving medical services to our community.
Yay.
Thank you guys.
Aw, yay!
I know. I'm so excited. And then next week we have our regular KJ Today Show live, and we have Christmas giveaways. We've got tickets to Cirque Dreams
wow.
holidays. So if you love Cirque du Soleil, make sure you sign up for the KJ Crew now. And we also have tickets for this new thing.
I want to go to that.
Ooh, I want to go to this.
Oh, I
look
want to
at
go
this.
to that too.
It's the Indianapolis Christmas Carnival. It's the first time it's come here. And it opens on Friday and then it goes through select weekends. And then I think it's every day starting December 15th. But look at how fun
a
this
train.
looks.
Katie, are we going?
We should go. Yeah,
yeah.
let's go.
Excuse me.
Let's plan on going. And we're going to have tickets for both of those to give away during Don't Screw the Crew next week. We've got Dave Coulier from Full House as our special guest and Joe Arden, the legendary narrator, coming on the show with us as well.
Wow.
So that'll be
I
next
know.
week.
He loves me so much.
Jonna,
got-
everybody you interview ends up loving you.
I know.
What's
I'm
it about
lovable.
you?
How
Yeah.
could they not? How could they not?
Sweet, thanks, Tia.
So let's get to some nerdy stuff, guys. Who wants to go first? Anybody? Katie wants to go first. Okay, perfect.
I volunteer as tribute.
Oh, okay. All right.
Thank you.
Very, very timely since the new
Mhm,
Hunger
mhm.
Games movie is out. Doo, doo, boop, 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 doo, boop, 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 boop. It's time for Katie's gaming update. Boop, boop,
So-
boop, 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 boop.
Remember how, however long ago when we did this last, I spent $800 on a game.
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like I'm getting my money's worth now. I actually committed to playing this game.
Oh, okay.
I'm 3/4 of the way through it. I spoiled the ending for myself on accident. It's pretty good.
How did you
Oh,
do
look at
that?
the baby. Oh, I got stuck on one part, and I looked on the internet for advice, and it spoiled the ending of the game for me.
Oh no! Oh.
Katie, you do that to yourself all the time.
I do it all the time.
She does that with
Because
movies too.
All
You get
the time.
impatient all the
There's cat
time.
butthole for you guys.
So I have a lot of likes and dislikes about Starfield.
Mm-hmm.
More likes now than dislikes.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was a point where I was playing the main plot of the game, and my chief complaint, like, the writing. So they get to the point where they're like, oh, we're trying to figure out where this guy who attacked us is hiding in one of the many solar systems that you can visit. It's literally like a crapshoot in space. You have no idea where this guy is. And they're like, what about this old legend that the religious weirdos on this specific planet that we're on right now, what if that legend they tell is a key to where the guy is hiding? And I kid you
Video
not.
game logic.
And I kid you not. You have to listen to 2 different versions of this story. And then you have to take part of this one and part of this one. And it's like here's a random word, and we're going to take random bits out of it, and it's going to be the Indum system. And I'm like, I feel like I'm the Indum system. Like, where is this going? But it was so, like, clunky and hard for me to, like, listen to and look at with my own eyes.
Ryan
It
is
took me
judging.
out of the game completely.
You're
Ryan,
being judged
fair.
for the
I should not have spent
$800.
$800 on Starfield, but I did pay $60 for Fallout 76, so I don't learn my lesson here.
You
Like,
sure don't.
I sure don't.
You just keep making more expensive mistakes.
I know. However, the ending, like the side quests with the characters, like as you develop
Mhm.
them as people, those are pretty good. I love the side quests in this game.
Okay.
They're like, go get me a coffee. I'm like, you betcha. Whatever you say, boss. Whatever. So I enjoy that. But I think my time on Starfield is coming to an end. So I'm going to jump to my next game, which is Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, that's one you have been excited about, right?
So my husband played all of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I have been scrolling on TikTok, as you do. And I keep seeing it. And it keeps getting funnier. Like you can push people off cliffs and things like that.
Oh,
I'm like, you
sounds
know
fun.
what? I'm going to give it a try. So I'm going to start playing that.
Okay. Now you're being judged again.
I know. I just can't
You're
please
being
Ryan
judged
today.
in the comments. Uh-oh.
I mean, so
This is a safe space, Ryan. You can't judge people.
Katie,
I
you,
judge.
you stream on Twitch, right?
No.
Oh, I was
did.
gonna say
She
if you-
streamed on our Twitch channel one time. I told her to do a Red Dead Redemption.
I did it on my own
replay
like 3 times.
for PopCon, and it was like, okay, you did 3 times, and that was it. But it was great every time. But she just,
I was gonna
you know.
say you can stream and then like claim your video game purchases as tax write-offs.
I'm going to be real with you about my expectations for Baldur's Gate. That is not a game for children.
Mm.
There's a lot of romantic conquest, let's just say, in that game.
Really?
So
Wait, do
No.
video games get spicy? Like,
Yes.
Yes. Oh
Look
my
at
Oh,
Tia's
yes.
face. Tia
Oh,
was like,
yes.
duh.
Wait, no. Can I
Oh,
say
yes.
really quick? Can I say really quick?
What?
So listen.
So are
I
you
think-
controlling the spiciness?
No.
with this
it's a
controller?
cutscene. It's a cutscene.
Oh,
KJ,
okay.
if you play GTA 5 and go to a strip club and accept a lap dance,
Yep.
everything is shown.
Yeah.
And I'm not
What?
saying everything is shown.
Yeah.
And I was like, imagine if
Oh, yeah.
I'm like doing this and like my mom walks by or something.
Oh, yeah.
Just-
Oh, yeah. So that I worked at GameStop when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, and we had to like warn parents about that specific ability, because when you play single player and it's your 12-year-old playing that game and he
Mhm.
goes to the strip club,
That's
he's
gonna
going to learn
happen.
some things, and
Now-
it's not going to be pretty.
Sarah, I did not know this. I've never played the game. I honestly didn't. And
Books can get spicy. Movies can get spicy.
Yeah.
Why
So
not
do
games?
video
We
games.
love
Yep.
the spicy books.
Nope. Johnny gets mad at me in book club because she gets all excited. She'll text us in our book club group and she'll be like, "Oh, it's getting well." She won't say it's getting spicy. What she says is more spicy than what's
Johnny's
happening
great.
in the book usually.
Very
And
great.
I'm like, "Oh yeah, I flipped through all those pages. Whatever." She gets so mad because I'm not interested.
You don't care about the spicy parts?
No.
What I want to know is how you got through the spicy parts in Iron Flame because you were listening to it.
Oh, I just
Fast
kept
forward.
getting 30 seconds forward, 30 seconds forward, 30 seconds
KJ,
forward.
that's the only reason why I even read fan fiction.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's weird it's never sat right with me to read it. It doesn't work for me. The reading doesn't work for me. Sorry, guys.
Maybe video games will work for you. It's a little more visual. I don't know.
I mean, I didn't come here tonight to ask for help in that area. So
Listen, they've been making games spicy for a long time. Like even Fallout New Vegas, the guy who shoots you in the head in the beginning of the game, you can go find him later and sleep with him and then kill him in his sleep.
Not for nothing, in GTA, you can pick up women on the street and go back to your car and do things, and then you can
Yep.
kill them if you want.
Yep.
And I remember I played GTA
Oh my God.
before I played RDR too. I was very upset. I was very upset in RDR 2 that you couldn't accept any of the advancements at the bar.
You should tell the Red Dead Redemption guys that at PopCon.
oh my gosh,
You
you have to
understand-
tell them
You're
that.
playing as like Arthur and you're at the bar and someone comes up to you and is like, "Want to take me upstairs?" And I was like, "How do I?" And it's like, there's no option to accept. And I'm like,
Oh,
Let's be real here.
I will not mention that.
Let's be real here. That game was created with motion capture, and I don't think that they deserve that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I'd just like to say thank you
Don't
to
kill my
Leanne. She
dreams.
also flips through the pages of the spiciness and isn't interested in it.
That's the only
let's see.
reason I read books.
We have a
Okay,
question.
let's talk about it.
We have a question. Where is
Hi, Michelle.
Patches? Hi, Michelle. Thanks for coming tonight. Let's see. Arthur isn't that sort of person. He respects women.
You're right.
Meanwhile,
right.
he slept with Abigail and had a kid with a bartender.
Oh,
this.
all right.
Peace and love, Ryan.
Sarah, you'll see Patches at 8:00 for What's Cooking with Patches and the Cats. Big announcement coming up at 8:00, so don't miss that. Katie, anything else in the gaming world?
No, just me making bad choices. As
Okay.
Love that.
Usual. Yeah.
I love that our gaming update is just Katie making bad choices these days.
What will I waste my money on next?
Tune in next month to find out what bad choice Katie makes.
can't
All right, we always love a hot take with Tia, and she always seems to have one. So let's turn it over to the hot, so hot with Tia.
Is that
How hot
Tia's
is
sound
it?
effect?
Yeah.
How hot is it?
How hot is it? Hot.
Too hot.
You know, like radio stations, they're like hot 96, hot,
Yeah.
hot.
It's
So
so
hot.
hot.
So
I
hot.
feel so bad for that announcer person who had to say hot that many times. Like, how many times did they have to say hot before they were like, this
Right.
sequence of hot sounds
Or
great?
you
I'm
need to
gonna
make
need
the
one
sound
more
effect
read.
when you
One
pick
more
up a
read.
hot pan and you go,
Yeah. Ooh, so hot. So hot. Hot take with Tia.
I feel like I don't have any like hot take. I feel like I've been pretty mild like since
Really?
we've last seen
I
each
don't know.
other.
I feel like that last segment may have been a hot take with the ladies of the night in Grand Theft Auto.
It's true. It's true.
The ladies of the night.
Well, what have you? Is there anything you've been watching that you weren't impressed with, or you just been having a real good time, Tia?
I've just been having a real good time, you know. I've been listening to my audiobooks and everything, just enjoying that.
Now, are you?
Oh!
Are you
No.
into Iron Flame? Have you been doing the Fourth Wing and Iron Flame?
No, it'll break your heart.
You gotta do it, Tia.
whoa.
You gotta do
I've,
it.
I've been listening to Star Wars books. That's kind of like my thing nowadays. So I
Nice,
just
nice,
really,
nice.
really like that.
Look,
I don't
do
know.
Iron Flame. It'll break your heart. I kicked almost every Iron Flame book I saw on Black Friday. I was talking so much trash in every bookstore that I saw Iron Flame.
You were
We'll
just
get to
walking
that.
past Iron Flame books, kicking them and talking trash to the books.
I was like, don't read that book.
Oh, my hot take could be that I feel like we as a society have gone down since Black Fridays have not been in bare knuckle brawl over television.
100%. It should be like The Purge.
You're disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, I was seeing all these TikToks of people going into Best Buys, and just it looks like a normal day.
I went out.
It's kind of,
It was.
You went out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because everybody starts their sales so early and you can get so much
Yes.
online, like it doesn't matter.
I went out ready to fight grandmas for good deals. And like
And you-
that is
you
not what
couldn't.
I got.
No, and I feel like it's upsetting, honestly. I mean,
But
where's
I
the joy
mean-
anymore?
You guys, don't we all have enough TVs at this point? Like,
No, I just bought another one 2 weeks ago.
yeah, but
I
you
mean,
don't
but
have
you
to
could always
fight
get a
for
Oh,
it.
better.
Eric finally got you
You
to get
could
that
always
TV.
get a better
It's
TV.
like the IMAX in my bedroom. He had to buy an OLED because he wanted an OLED. So now we bought an OLED.
What's an OLED?
A
Is that
type
the-
of television. It's like the pixels or whatever.
Oh, it's like the next best thing.
Meh.
I mean,
I'm
how
not
much
impressed
better
by
can
it.
it get? Unless they're like, like it looks like they're literally in the room, like walking around. Like, what else do you
Well,
want?
My hot take is much like your ears can only process so many decibels before they physically can't hear anymore,
Mhm.
your eyes can only process so much.
Right.
So, like, TVs have passed that and don't need to get better because you can't see any better than that.
Also, don't those like TVs that brag about being so good, they look weird. Like every show looks like it's just strange to me, and I just can't enjoy it because it doesn't look like a show. It looks like, I don't know, this weird 3D.
It's like almost like it's
Too
almost like
HD?
it's
Yeah.
too smooth. Like
yeah,
there's like
I don't
that-
know. There's
yeah.
something about it.
Mhm.
So a lot of opinions about this TV. One, we have it's like AI generated tweaking of the image.
Mhm.
So like if you watch old stuff and it looks like crap, which I do all the time because that's all I watch,
Mhm.
it makes it look slightly better. But you can watch the AI kick in and it changes the visual.
I
Mhm.
don't like
And
that.
I don't like that.
That's true.
But I also don't want to see every pore on the news anchor's face.
Yes.
Wow.
I
Well,
don't
and they
need
don't
it
want
to
that
be so
either.
HD.
Right? Like nobody wants that. And yes, Sarah, I did just seriously ask nerdy people if they have enough TVs. My bad.
Man, I got-
Sponsored by Samsung.
all I is in my house right
I
now.
mean, I feel like I could have a lot of hot takes, but then I'll just sound like the grumpy grandma or something. Like I've been
It's
thinking about
Christmas. You're the Grinch.
Mm.
I've been thinking about like cell phones recently, and I was just like how boring they are, and like how I'm not even like I've had the same phone for years, and I'm not even like in the past I used to be like jonesing for a new phone. It'd be like a year in, I'd be like, "Whoa, man, I need a new phone."
Well,
What's
I
going
think
on
it's
right now?"
it's the same thing, Tia, with TVs. Like there's only so much they can do. Like you used to get a new phone and it was like, oh my gosh, the technology is so much better. Well, like what else can we do here? Like,
Well, it's not even just that they looked better. I like the funky phones. I want a funky looking phone, and they're
A
not. They're
funky
just
phone.
they're just blocks now. They're
Yeah.
just blocks.
I mean, what do you want yours like in the shape of a banana or like what do you want your
Maybe.
phone to be?
Why not?
I need
I
to
mean-
flip my phone shut dramatically.
You want to go back to the phone that hangs on your belt clip and like dangles
Yes.
like
My
that.
pager.
Or
Oh, the
Or when I-
Motorola.
Or when
Yeah.
I need to like angrily like hang up on scammers, it's like you're like instead of like or something. You know, I just
Yeah.
Right.
Like
Yeah, like a flip phone, you could be like snap and just snap
Or
it
you
shut.
can like angrily hang it up against the wall. Everybody had a kitchen phone. in their
Yes.
house. They-
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah.
technology is too soft now, right? Like I was talking I was
Amen.
talking I
Amen.
was talking about this. I was talking about this with Paulie yesterday, where I was like,
Poor Polly.
remember back in the day, you used to like be able to hit your TVs, hit your like Segas. You can't do that. I think I tried to do that on like a lap. I was like, oh, just hit it. And it's like, it fucked up the lap. It effed up the laptop. And it's like,
Everything's
What?
so soft.
What happened?
Long gone are the days you blow into a Nintendo cartridge
Yeah.
and snap it
Right?
down to make it work. Yeah.
no.
Not
Oh,
only do you
man.
imagine she smacked the laptop. Like,
You guys
You
never
just hit
slapped
the
your
laptop
TV?
and it
Oh,
works.
Yes.
Or your
The,
computer?
the very first flat panel KJ and I owned, I actually did that. It was an old Westinghouse. It was one of the first like 32-inch ones out. That thing literally every like once a week I just go boom in the middle of the back of it and just slap it and picture go right
It's like
back.
giving it CPR. Good.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we have
Um,
that, babe. We still have that one in the garage that the audio starts going out and you just smack it.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
So
you're
there's
not wrong.
actually a term for hitting something until it works.
What's that?
Percussive maintenance.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, thank
I
you.
love
So you
Katie and
learned
her
something
facts.
on the Kind of Nerdy Girls.
Like a
Thank
you. There you
Snapple.
go.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And for the record, I agree with the earlier comment. There is no such thing as too many TVs. As of right now, we have 7 in the basement, and I'm trying to add 1, maybe 2 more. So
No, we're not trying to do
You
that.
only have 2 eyes. So like at maximum, if you
You guys
split
heard
your
it here
vision, you
first.
can only watch 2.
I need all lines of sight in my basement, dude.
I'm
So I
trying
mean,
to
like, are you
get.
trying to sell any of those?
I'm trying to get the
Did you?
beautiful Doctor Who Gallifreyan artwork that we bought at PopCon in August hung up on the wall. You don't get to
Nope.
hang more
T-
TVs.
So put it on top of the TV.
Oh, there you go.
Just put it in front of the TV.
That's not a horrible idea, Katie. Thank you. All right, I gotta go make your dinner. God,
I
you
would be
distracted
so
me.
Oh no! Wait, Patches, will you stay?
Yes.
Because nobody else here watched Doctor Who. Nobody watched the 60th anniversary special. It's just you and me,
I've never
man.
watched Doctor Who.
All right, yeah,
but-
let's roll it real quick then.
yes, go ahead, Patches. Let's have the kind of nerdy do. Kind of nerdy do, Patches. What you
Just
been watching?
remember, you willingly married her. Just
I
remember
know.
that.
I was. I really hoped that that her concussion from her car wreck knocked that out of her memory. And apparently, it didn't.
Damn!
I apologize. I fully recovered.
Are
Yeah,
you sure?
right? Good lord.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
So
real quick, so I
anyway.
can get back to cooking your dinner.
All right.
No, so
Yes,
if-
please add your comments. Please, Michelle said she watched Doctor Who, so if you have some thoughts on it, chime in here, please, friends. Thank you. Go ahead,
Yeah,
producer
so-
Patches.
I thought it was a return to fun. It was a return to like the adventures of what the show was supposed to be.
It's
it
like
was,
I'm watching it right now.
It's like I was the whole time.
I hope that jewelry box swings open and everything dumps out. my
Okay,
God.
go ahead. Take it away, Patches.
But no, it was good. I mean, it was like a return. I mean, like it. The past few seasons, it's been like social dialogue has been very prominent and forced.
Mhm.
This came back to where Doctor Who, like, well, since it was rebooted in 2005, the social dialogue has always been there, but it was never the focus. It was just part of the plot to bring attention to it, and they were saving the planet or the galaxy or the city or whatever in the process. It was just part of the storyline. It wasn't the storyline. And having David Tennant back was amazing. I mean, the guy has not missed a beat. And
listen, I think what was really cool about David Tennant is that he is back, but he even recognizes like this regeneration is not the 10th Doctor. Like he's like,
Yeah.
oh, like
I'm
like
different,
he was being so emotional about Donna and like it was uncomfortable. Like and then he's like, oh, I say I love you now. Like even he was like, oh, I'm a different person. Like it was very cool. It was like him, but also this like more emotional version of the Doctor that was kind of fun to see.
The Doctor
Correct.
with feelings, crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, and I mean, and they set it up really well in the sense that it was, like it's the yes, the inside of the new TARDIS looks amazing.
It's like a disco, man. It's like
it's
a
super
big
cool.
light show going on.
It
in the
almost
TARDIS.
looks
I
it
loved
almost
it.
looks like a weird roller derby thing, but it's gorgeous.
It did.
Yeah, but yeah, they set it up perfect in the sense that he it's like I don't know why I brought this face back, but I'm here for some unfinished business. And they set it up perfect, and you could tell the writing is really, really good writing. And,
Yeah.
and it's back to the fun, joyful, let's go on adventures style.
Well, and it's going to be just enough to kind of like, oh, okay, this is fun to like kickstart into the next Doctor.
Correct.
I'm super excited about. So thank you guys for being bored and let us talk a little bit of Doctor Who. 'Cause
So I
watched-
looked up the inside of the new TARDIS. It looks like an Apple store.
Yes.
It does kind of look like an Apple store. And it is not as cool as kind of nerdy network Todd's basement. You're right. He built his own TARDIS there. But you know what I loved? And even if like Katie, I know you haven't watched Doctor Who in a while, but if you watch the scene where David Tennant, like they walk into the TARDIS for the first time, when he is running around, that is not acting. Like you can tell that he's like, they made this TARDIS for me. Like they made this for like.
Yeah, I
he's
literally just
so
got goosebumps
joyful.
thinking
Like,
about it. Come on.
and there's these moments
Come
where like he
Come
and like the Doctor and Donna, but it's David and Catherine, and not in a way that takes away from the show, but in a way that kind of celebrates it the way that you are as a fan celebrating that this is sort of a return to what's comfortable and that writing that we're used to and the joy that it brings. So I highly recommend that you check it out. Thank you for letting me talk about Doctor Who.
You know
That's
what?
the end of
I
this
might.
segment.
We need a transition.
Can she have another car wreck, please?
Oh,
No.
KJ,
Yeah,
as
not
long as
allowed.
it brings you joy.
how
That's
many
all.
KJ
more
needs a
cars you
driver.
got?
It did. It brought me great joy. I watched it. I watched it 2 times. I'm going to watch it again. What did you say, Katie?
How many more cars you got?
I don't have any cars.
Like,
It's a work in progress. Ask
look,
Jonna.
man, you need to just start writing off your Uber rides as a business expense, man.
Mhm.
Just start Ubering, bruh.
I know, right? Yes.
Dude.
Oh, yes.
Hey.
And Michelle, you're right. So one of the cool things about it this time was that it was our first episode of Doctor Who on Disney Plus. So it like dropped at 1:30 our time on Disney Plus so that it could like we could watch it with the rest of the world watching it live on BBC. So that was
That's
really cool. Because the one thing that's like hard as a Doctor Who fan is it literally every time there's a new season, a new special or whatever, you're scouring the internet trying to figure out how you're going to watch it, what time they're actually going to show it.
Yeah.
Is BBC America going to show it at the same time? Like it's always a mess. And he even like we woke up on that Saturday morning and he was like, oh God, we got to figure out when Doctor Who's on and how to like set it to record on YouTube TV. And I was like, no, we don't. It's just on Disney Plus. It's lovely.
Making things
Control.
easier.
Look at the baby.
Look
Oh
at him.
my goodness.
Come on.
All right, let's see.
Come on.
That doesn't look
weekend-
like a steak.
that does
Right?
not look like a steak. Oh,
Oh,
meow
meow.
cow.
Good boy. You're a good boy.
Goodness, he's such a baby.
Mm.
Jonna, do you have anything? And what's got Jonna weeping? You want to? Do you want to talk about your feelings?
Tell us about why you hate the Iron Flame.
Yeah,
Look.
we are gonna have a. We
Instantly
are
gets
gonna have a
into it.
book club on this, but let's let Jonna just.
Do we have like a hate
rant.
version of a book club?
Mm.
No, it's just me talking about what I don't like.
Yes.
It's
Why
book
don't-
club, but
so-
me being angry.
So what is this Iron Flame? Why do you dislike it so much?
Okay, let's just get it out there. I didn't dislike it. I disliked that Rebecca Yarros left me on a cliffhanger,
Ah,
and the next book doesn't come out until next year. Don't know when.
Sometime next year.
And like so many things happened, and it was disgusting. Because I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't read it, right? Like
It
it
wasn't.
just
I don't think it was disgusting. It's just this is the way
maybe
these books
disgusting.
work.
Maybe disgusting isn't the right word. Okay, it just was too. There was too many feelings happening in the last like 3 chapters.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just like, hey, you're having a good time. No good time. No good time. No good time. The end. Excuse me, what? Y'all should have seen me. I finished listening to it because I was listening to it like while I was at work. And I literally was so upset. I walked up to the front desk where my coworker is and I was pacing. I was so angry. I was pacing. Like, how dare Rebecca Yarros do this to me? I'm like kicking the air and stuff. Like it was very upsetting. I was very upset. Like she had me sobbing, crying. I was like, why am I crying right now? What's going on? And then she just, oh my God.
It was a good way to end the book. We didn't see it coming.
So it's a good book?
It's a good book.
It's
Yes.
a good book. Okay. I will give it. It's a good book. I'm just very upset at the cliffhanger. KJ's right. The plot twist at the end was good because I absolutely did not see it coming. But I had already cried a lot and then I was angry because it was over.
I mean,
Ah.
Shauna, how do you think us Game of Thrones fans feel? It's been like 10 years since we've had a book.
I don't
It's true.
I don't really care about Game of Thrones.
He's doing everything but write a book.
I don't
okay?
care about
Yes.
your feelings,
Look,
Tia.
And Shelly and Haley, who are also in book club, were like, we're gonna start reading this other fantasy series. I'm like, y'all are strong. How is it that you are gonna start another series with all of this world building for you to get broken again?
They
Don't
grieved
y'all
and moved on, okay?
Don't y'all read dirty books?
No, we don't.
Read
John,
a dirty book.
this is,
Read
you
a
guys,
YA
this is Donna's ultimate nightmare. She wanted a book club so bad, and now she's in a book club with a bunch of people who read books that she doesn't want to read.
It's not that I don't want to read them. Switch it up. Why do we always have to read a fantasy book? I don't want to always read fantasy books. I need a smut book club. Who out there in the world wants to be in my smut book club? Okay,
I
that's
mean,
what I want.
you just gotta
Okay,
tell me
bet.
which ones.
Okay, bet. 2 different book clubs.
You know what's so funny? I was thinking about this the other day, and I was like, Jonna should reach out to Tia to have a smut book club.
Okay,
Michelle's
bet.
in on
Would
it
be
too.
down board.
I mean, listen,
Bruh.
I don't like, except for the Star Wars books, I don't like reading books that don't have smut. I only go on fan fiction for smut. I only write smut.
I'm like, you guys, they're like,
What
but
kind
this
of content
one
you
has-
writing over at Geek Vibes Nation?
And they're
Well,
like,
not
I
there on
agree.
Archive of Our Own.
Dude,
I want to
literally.
see. I want to see Tia's first drafts of her stories over on Geek Vibes, where
So,
she's like, okay, now I have to de-smut this.
Asking for a
Jonah's
friend,
Spicy Book
Tia.
Club coming
What's
to you
your
soon.
profile on Archive of Our Own?
It's the same thing that it's on everything. I don't hide. I don't hide.
You are who you are.
I'm
Yeah.
unashamed. Okay, let's talk about something lighter for me. How about
Go
that?
There
ahead.
might be a Loki Natasha story out there. Just to let you guys know, it's a
What?
few years
Loki and
old.
Natasha?
Is
And
it
Captain-
anything
I'll tell
like
you
your
guys
first
what.
book?
And Captain
read-
America. It's a love triangle.
Don't you dare do that to Captain America. He is wholesome and good
He
and all
is
that is
not
right in the
wholesome.
world, and you will not spicify him.
He just
Spice
needs some
the fire.
loving, is all.
Look,
Oh, he
we
got
all know-
spiced.
as we all know from She-Hulk, Cap did have some spicy time, okay? As we all know.
It does not need to be described. That
did
is
have
his
some
business.
spicy time.
It's his business.
Just saying.
It's
Look.
nobody's
Saying.
business.
Look.
Wrong.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway, on a, it's the holiday season, guys. And I watched my first Christmas movie the other day.
Is it Biltmore
Yay!
Christmas?
No, I've never watched that.
Because I keep getting ads for that one and I have no idea what it is.
Which one?
Some Hallmark thing, a Biltmore Christmas.
Oh no.
I've never even seen or heard of that, so I have no
Mm.
idea. It's
I
on.
don't like Hallmark movies.
Oh boy. Tia, you can't be friends with Jonna. Look at Jonna's face. That's
They're
your
so
hot
s-
take right
they're
there.
so
That's your
sad.
hot take.
They're so sappy and they follow the same plot every
Yes.
single movie.
Every time.
That's what we like about them.
Okay, well, some of us like to know that there's going to be a happily ever after at the end. Some of us still want to believe in love. One of us is not in a committed relationship and would like to still believe in love.
Those of us that are don't believe it.
You guys know how long it's been since I believed in love? A very
I believe
long
in a thing
time.
called love.
Donna hates everything about this.
How come every time we do one of my segments, I get just ished on like the whole time?
By the end, we usually get a little saucy.
I think so. Yeah.
We
Okay,
love
well,
you,
I demand to
Jonna.
go first next time.
Okay.
Listen,
Donna,
I
you get to go
volunteered.
first.
Look,
Mm.
all I'm
Yeah.
saying is I watched this Christmas movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Mhm.
on Hulu. It was
Mhm.
called, what was it called? Reporting for Christmas. It's
Ooh,
about
okay.
this. Yes, it was very good. This journalist goes to a small town where they have a toy factory, and she's trying to like make a big deal about like their 40th anniversary or whatever. And let me tell y'all what, okay? The only reason I watched the movie was because when I saw the preview for it, like not the like playing preview, but like the still for it, the man who was the leading man, he had some nice silver, like black, like salt and pepper going on here, and like a real nice beard, right? And then he had these real nice blue eyes, and I was like, sir, don't talk to me like that.
John, it was like sold.
So it's always the baby
Yeah.
blues that steal her.
Yes,
Did
it
they-
is.
This
They
like
get me.
this filled the void of the Golden Bachelor coming to an end.
Did it make you believe in a thing
Dude,
called love?
it's tomorrow. Oh my god, the Golden Bachelor finale.
What's
is
the Golden
tomorrow.
Bachelor?
Tia, you don't know
Bachelor,
about
but
the
for old
Golden
people.
Bachelor?
It's
Girl,
the
let me-
old guy Bachelor.
Old
tell you.
guy bachelor.
I don't
The
have
Golden
cable.
Bachelor
If it's on cable. I don't-
it's on. You can watch it on Hulu. But
I
it's
never really like those shows.
what?
I said I
Dude,
don't really
it's-
like those type of shows, but I'm sorry.
Dude,
go ahead.
but it's so good. I love it so much because it's not like okay. Look, the only reason I'm watching it is
Oh,
because
he's
it's an
not
old
even
man.
cute.
Who?
The Golden Bachelor.
He is hot. What are you talking about? Oh my
Wait,
god!
now I have to look. What's it
No.
called? Golden Bachelor?
And-
You're
get this,
lying
Tia.
to me.
Tia,
You
look up
think
the
he's
Golden
cute?
Bachelor.
I
And
think
no,
he's so cute.
this guy's from Indiana, so Jonna
Ugh.
does have a chance. She does.
But
have
if
a
he's from
chance.
Indiana, that makes him
He's
uglier.
supposed to be getting married, and all I'm saying is, if he picks the girl that I think he's gonna pick, we have to kick him out of India.
Is it called Golden because he
'Cause he's
effing
old.
uses the most bronzer I've ever seen?
Yeah, right.
No, it's
He's
because
not even cute.
he's
No.
70 some years old.
Jonna.
Jonna.
I mean, listen, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but
girlies, you blind?
Yes, I wear glasses. What do you mean?
Mm-mm. He must have a dazzling personality because that ain't doing it for me.
no.
It's good,
No.
okay? Look, as a person who is trying to believe in love again, this man is trying to get a second chance at love because his wife died like 10 years ago. And now he's trying to find love again.
Because he's in his 70s.
Is
And
he?
that's why he's on the Golden Bachelor.
Is he perusing women that are at least close to his age?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're all like 60s and 70s. There's
Okay,
no like,
that's
there's
less
no, like,
awful.
younger people.
Jonna's interested if he decides he wants someone younger.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. But
Mm-mm.
look, my top picks have already gotten like kicked out, which I'm very upset about.
One of them's dead to us.
And then this one lady who I have not liked since day one is still there. She is in the top 2, and it is very
It's gonna be
upsetting
her. It's gonna be her.
because
It's gonna be her.
look, it's very upsetting because Gary.
Is that his
told-
name? Gary?
Yes, that's his name, Gary. He told, so he was at 3 women, right? And he told 2 of them that he loved them. He didn't even tell the other girl that he loved her until after they slept together.
You can't just be throwing
And
out
he
the
still
I love
picked
you.
her.
Mm-mm. Not even cute.
Yeah, I'm with
Very
Katie
upset.
on this.
Yeah, he's not cute.
He's not cute.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
none of the young bachelors are cute. They all look like little.
Jonna,
like
you could do
girls with
better.
trust funds,
You could
okay?
do
You could
better.
do better.
You could do better.
Listen, you're looking for a sugar daddy, not an old people candy that you only find at old people's houses.
Okay,
Daddy.
well, Chris Evans is already married. I'm trying to work on Ross Marquand if I ever see him again.
You will.
I mean,
Yeah, you will.
he could get divorced.
Yeah,
Just
don't get,
saying.
yeah.
It's Hollywood.
But Jonna, if you're looking for the drama and everything else, isn't that why Nikki Glazer's show F-Boy Island or whatever is on?
See, I don't want to watch young people. I don't care about young people.
Look, you
They
guys,
Jonna has a type.
Old people don't.
Jonna has a type, and it's Matlock. Okay.
Okay, I don't think Andy Griffith is hot. Thank you very much. Okay, let's
No,
talk
but
about-
Dick
I
Van
do
Dyke,
not
ooh,
think
he's a snack.
that Andy Griffith is
Not
hot.
for
I'm
nothing.
literally looking at Andy Griffith right now, and he's not hot. Okay,
Not
I
for
like Matlock
nothing.
for the plot. Okay,
Dick Van Dyke aged well. Okay.
Yes, he
I love
did.
Dick Van
He
Dyke.
did.
Okay?
Yes, he
I
did.
wouldn't bang Dick Van Dyke, but like he's a nice looking old
Where is
man.
this conversation going?
Well, I'm glad we have to wrap up early, guys.
Well, Jonna, at least he would only have like 1 year left, and then if he got married, and then there's like, just
Look,
And then you get his
Look,
inheritance.
guys,
Yes.
the reporting for Christmas movie was great. Go watch it on Hulu.
Wow.
Did it
That-
actually have anything
coming
to do with reporting?
Yes, the lady who went to the toy factory was a news reporter.
That don't mean she's doing reporting. It seems like she's busy elsewhere.
They didn't even kiss until the end of the movie.
wow, they waited
So
so,
there's
long.
the problem.
And that's your report. That's Jonna Nicole Smith. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for this episode of the Kind of Nerdy Girls.
I'm not coming
Poor
back.
Jonna.
I gotta go.
I'm invited to Spicy Book Club.
Wait, KJ, did you just kick him off? Patches was mid-sentence. Before it was like,
Bye.
He did that himself. I swear, he's doing that himself. He's just well trained.
Doesn't that make you feel threatened? Like she's going to kick us off mid sentence?
I don't know what you're talking about, Katie.
Katie does that to me all the time.
So next Friday night, or no, the 9th is our Kind of Nerdy Christmas. So be watching for some shenanigans from Kind of Nerdy Christmas. Next Wednesday is the KJ Today Show, full show live. Dave Coulier, Joe Arden. Lots of Christmas prizes and Don't Screw the Crew. So we have that coming up. And guys, I cannot stress enough. There's some big news coming on what's cooking with Patches and the Cats. It's not just steak tonight, guys. Something else is sizzling. And you need to tune in
Wait,
and
where
find
do
out.
I honestly hope
Where
that
do we
whatever
where
it
do we
is
tune
is
into
not
that live?
sizzling, KJ.
So
Yeah.
it's gonna stream on both YouTube and my Facebook page. So whichever you feel like hanging out on, I'm gonna get the StreamYard going, and it's gonna be a good time.
Can you give us a
not-
tease?
can I give you a tease?
Like
wanna
a
go back to
keyword,
book club.
like a teasy keyword.
Can I give you a tease? I can't give you a tease right meow, but you'll find out in just a
I
few
would-
minutes.
I'm gonna give you a tease, but I can't find mine. I cannot find it.
All right. We will figure out when our December episode of the Kind of Nerdy Girls is going to be, and then
Nope,
we'll
I won't be
announce
there.
it. And if you follow, I did get a newsletter out this month, so
Whoa.
I know, right? I'm swear I'm going to get going with this newsletter thing. Otherwise, follow us in the Kind of Nerdy Network so you can keep up with what's going on. This has been the Kind of Nerdy Girls. Thank you, Tia from Geek Vibes Nation, Gamer Katie, executive producer Jonna, producer Patches, We'll
And
see you.
KJ.
Oh, thank you.
And KJ.
Thank you.
And
Thank
KJ.
you. Thank you so much. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Kind of